And we are live. Hey, everybody. So see how I'm talking to 3 people. How's it going, everybody? So we're here for the Game 6, hopefully the very exciting Game 6. And how do I want to put that? Not too, physical, but not violent. I guess that's the way to put it. Of round 1 of the 2020 NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Philadelphia leads Montreal 3-2. The Habs have to win Game 6 and 7, obviously. Philadelphia can knock Montreal out tonight. Hopefully that won't happen. Jackson, how's it going, buddy? Hey, I don't think I got a guess for you. No, I don't think so. Where was I? Anyway, I don't think it's going to be a physical. I don't think it's going to be a violent game today because, as I said in my preview, that I have seen a lot of this kind of hockey in the playoffs before, and it may be a little chippy, a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be penalty filled. I don't think it's going to be violent because of this reason. For each team, for the Habs, they need to win this game. If they lose this game, they're out of the playoffs. So therefore, they cannot spend time in the box. They cannot lose time that way. It's going to cost them big. They can't do it. So for Philadelphia, I think it's kind of the same. Where they have the extra game to play with, they don't want to do that. They want to eliminate Montreal tonight, and they can't do that either from the penalty box. So this is why I don't think in this game especially, if it was a game 1 that happened and then going into game 2, you might see a chippy fighting kind of game. I don't think here that either team can afford to do that. Joey, hang on a second, buddy. I'm going to write you down. So let's see. Okay, we're not getting anybody in the room. That's weird. So whoever's in the room, we got a few people. Hey, John, how's it going? Hey, John, I was just saying, I would like your opinion before I give you mine because you might have missed it. What kind of game do you think we're going to get tonight? Are we going to get a very chippy, penalty-filled, violent type of game, or are we going to get maybe a chippy, not a lot of penalties, and a good hockey, a really good hockey game? What's your take on that? And I'll tell you what I think. While I write Joey's guess down, and you can give me a guess too if you want for the guess the score contest. Joey's got 2-1 Montreal. Joey, you got to give me a goal scorer. Don't forget about that. So 2-1 Montreal. So I got your 2-1 Montreal. I'll wait for the goal scorer. Mad Maddox Gaming. Are you taking a guess? Okay, you got one. Mad Maddox Gaming. Okay, so you got 4-2 Habs and Tatar. Okay, we got that in. Jackson. I knew Jackson was going to give me a guess. Yeah, I almost forgot your last name. Oh, can you believe that? Wait a second, it's jumping here now. Domi. 4-2 Montreal, Domi. Okay, hot take. Very chippy. I would imagine Habs come out hot. Armia, Drew, and Domi. Guys like that need to fill the void left by Galley. I'm expecting 2-1 or 3-2 game, but we'll see. Yeah, I can see the chippy. Like, chippy's okay, but I don't think either team. Okay, so this is my take. I guess we'll go to it. On 2 points. Montreal. If Montreal is eliminated tonight, they're out of the playoffs. They can't afford to be sitting in the penalty box playing shorthanded for half the game, whatever it is. They can't afford to do that. Now, on Philadelphia's side, they have the extra game, but they'd like to get rid of Montreal tonight. And they, too, cannot do that from the penalty box. So I kind of think it's going to be chippy, but I don't think it's going to be very violent at all. Fast-paced, like you say, Montreal's got to come out flying. Because I've seen a lot of games like this in the playoffs, I'm telling you. And usually the next game, we're all expecting, they're going to kill him, and nothing like that ever happens. So that's my guess. That's my hot take for this. But, I think you're right about somebody's got to take up the Galley, that drive. Domi's a good possibility because he has that kind of enthusiasm. So we'll see what he can do here tonight. So we'll have to see. But anyways, that's why I think it won't be. Now, Game 7, I think it's going to be different because both of them are facing elimination if we get to Game 7. And Niskanen will be in the game. It's going to make a big difference. But there's no Niskanen tonight, and I think there might be a – I think they got to take it out on the ice. That's where you get your revenge, on the scoreboard. Polly, how's it going, Polly? Let me see now. Where was I? It's going up fast. I'm going to – how many are we? We're getting to 10. So I'm going to remind everybody. I'll scroll up so I don't miss the early ones. I'm just going to remind everybody. First of all, this is the prize, a prototype of the prize. This is actually a real puck. It's going to be a foam puck, but it's going to be nicer than this. So, but it's an emotional support hockey puck that you can squeeze when there's no hockey and you're missing hockey. So that's what's up for grabs here. Morgan Burton came so bloody close. He had 5-4. With Armia, and it was 5-3 with Armia. That's the closest anybody has gotten to that. Now, because of the way we're getting a lot of takes here, a lot of comments, if you take a super chat, because I missed your comment, you want me to see it, and they started, I think, at 99 cents. You get entered into the contest to win these skates. It's a pair of Bauer Supreme great skates, size 7.5, so for a kid or a person with small feet. Like brand new, they're supposed to be lightly used. They are lightly used, but they're brand new. There's no creases even in the ankles. It's like and they're not like broken in or anything. So this is a really nice pair of skates. If you take a super chat because I missed your comment, I will definitely see it. If not, you can keep typing it till I do see it because I'm pretty good at that. But when it gets busy in here, it does roll. So and trying to raise money because I want to get a microphone, so I need some things. And I want to get something to replace that when this contest is over as well. So there you go. That's my sales pitch for tonight. Okay, let me get into that. So I said hi to Polly. Mad Maddox was saying, I hope Domi steps up big tonight. Well, he's going to be in the spotlight for it. Okay, Morgan. Got yours here now. Morgan, 4-2 Philly. Did I get Morgan? Morgan, I got you. Okay, I got you 3-1 Montreal, Armia. But you didn't give me a. So I'm going to change it to 4-2 Philly. Because you're allowed as up until the puck drops. That's when it stops the contest. Morgan, I guess you didn't give me a person, so it's Armia. So I got you down for Armia. If you don't want Armia, let me know. Jordan, I'm not sure you're serious about the score. I'm gonna mark it, and then you tell me if you're changing that. And I know it's price for the goal. Polly says Suzuki. I don't know if you're making a guess yet, but I think you will be. So I'm gonna write you down for Suzuki. You got to give me a score. And then I'm going to start scrolling down because there's a couple of comments I want to get to. No problem, Jordan. I have an unfortunate, but a guy feeling that Philly score first and Hart will play great, although I don't know who will win. Hey, listen, it's obviously it's a possibility. Philly could come out and beat us without a doubt. I mean, it is the NHL. Any team could beat any other team. So, yeah, I mean, that could happen. Whoa, there's a lot of things there. Physical is a better word. Physical, you're right. Physical. I like to use chippy, but that's what I mean. Physical without being violent, without the fighting, without the really bad penalties that they take. I think it'll be physical, but I don't think there are going to be a ton of calls, but we'll have to see. I don't know who the refs are. Habs got to be responsible. No wacky sticks. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Refs will call cross-checks, slashes, and trips. You got to think they're going to call cross-checks in this game. You got to think that, right? Poon's cat, gut feeling, no problem. Same thing. No, it's not the same thing, but I got what you meant. Doug McIver. At some point, I'm actually going to scroll down to the bottom, and we're going to put into play the fact that if you need me to see something, you're going to have to take a super chat, because it's really the only way that for sure I see it. Petrie. Hot take. I'll go Drouin. Got to score eventually. He's got to score eventually. Listen, he's a goal and 4 assists, so he's in the points. Tied for the points lead right now. So it's not that he's really doing all that bad, but he could score a couple of goals would be nice. I didn't see your score, so you got to give me a score as well, John. I'd appreciate that. Oh, but listen though, I got it. And you don't have to do this, but I imagine you'll do this for me. If you win the puck, I would really appreciate it. Plug it, like put it somewhere for at least a video or two in your background. You can even talk about it for a second. I'd appreciate it anyway. But yes, you got to win it still. You got to win. Not an easy thing to win, man. Morgan's the first guy to get that close. Tatar will score first. Joey, did I need Yep. Thanks, Joey. Shamir, good evening, Shamir. 3-2 Philly, Suzuki. Hang on a sec. 3. Oh. Okay, wait. Let me go hot take here. So Shamir's 3-2. Sorry, I almost wrote you in over John. Suzuki and Shamir. Okay. We're there. Okay, I scrolled a bit. Let's see if I missed anything. Polly, 4-2. Philly. Joey, when are you going to give away the pair of skates? After the hockey's over, in between the end of the playoffs and the beginning of the next season. So probably 2 months, approximately. I would never take Philly Habs to win 4-2 draw. Okay, let me see now. 4-2 Montreal. There you go with Drouin. Yeah, good call there because I doubt Armia will get the first goal again. You never know, but I kind of doubt it. So good call there. By the way, with the skates, it's because I have a goal of how much I need to raise for them. I haven't hit that yet. If I hit that really early, then I will. Then they'll, Then we'll do the draw. That's I'm trying to think how I'm giving them away. Yeah, then we'll do the draw for the skates, and they'll have a new prize after that. But I think it's going to take that long to hit my goal, and it's not really a high goal. It's not like pouring in or anything, which is fine. I understand. Okay, I'm scrolling down again. Let's see what we got. I don't know how far down. Okay, I'm at the bottom, so that's not too bad. Morgan's comment was hidden. Oh, because you put it. Follow me. Oh, because you're promoting yourself. Not supposed to do that, but it's okay. I allowed it. Oh my God, that went farther than I thought. Okay, I'm right. Jordan says 9-2 Montreal price score. Well, you don't have to tell me the price scores. I know that. 9-2 Montreal price. Although okay, we've been through that. I don't know how he'll score in a 9-2 game, but we've been through that, and we're fine with it. Ari Pie, I like that. Rally for Galley. You know what's funny? There's somebody I follow on Twitter. Her name is Veronica. And she if anybody listens to Happy Hour, it's the podcast Happy Hour. She's one of the hosts on there. She started that, or somebody else did. She caught hold of it and really pushed it, and she got it trending and everybody using it. So I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if he aggravated his injury through force of speaking to us and the officials. Flyer coach says Habs players broken jaw. More fuel for the fire. Yeah, that's true. I guess I should have talked about that. Vigneault's comments today, and if you compare them, Bergevin also spoke to the media, and he was very subdued. But you know what? He took the high road. He got his little jabs in, but in a nice way. I think that's the best way, because why should he give them fuel for the fire for them? And then Vigneault came out, and he was kind of like, if he was doing all these things. I didn't know. Why didn't their trainers, whatever, keep him quiet? Well, why did he play and all that? So he defended himself that way. I think it kind of gives fuel to the fire for Montreal on top of what's already there. So we'll see how that goes. They will rally it behind Gallagher. That's, I think, for sure. Is that enough to win? It was when they did it for Claude Julien in Game 2. But they had Gallagher also for Game 2. So this is a bit of a problem. So if they can find a way to replace some of what Gallagher brings to the table every single night, they got a good shot here. Because also remember this too. Now Niskanen wasn't playing the greatest, I think. I wasn't following him in particular, but that's what I read since all this happening. He's paired up with Provorov, so Provorov's got to play with a new partner, which I mean isn't the worst thing. But I think that means they're going to have a left shot on right side, which could be. You don't know if the guy can. If the guy that's replacing him doesn't usually do that, we don't know how that's going to come out. So that could be good, and we'll see how that works out. But I really think they're going to rally behind Gallagher. Okay, 3. Let me get back to. I know there's one here. Hot take, he supports me a little more than I do him, which I do appreciate. I don't know how John finds the time for it. I don't do nearly the same amount of content as John does, and I go into his room not that often. I should go more, but he's in my room often, and I don't know how he does it. So, I really appreciate it. John will forever be, because I don't see having any problems with him, forever be a friend to this channel, and I will always promote him and talk kind of highly of him. I like his channel. I like some of the stuff he does. It's innovative. Yeah, some of it's really funny too. Okay. I was getting to the 306 hockey cards. You got to give me the. Okay, I'm going to assume Montreal. Because I think it's going to be Montreal. I think a lot of people, but I'm surprised actually at the amount of Philly picks. I am. I thought everybody would be hard on Montreal. But we'll see how it comes out. It'll be Chippy for sure. Chris Lee reffing tonight. No, but I did hear oddly that, and I don't, maybe John knows because I don't know for sure that he'll be reffing in Game 7, but it could have been a joke. But I couldn't tell from how it was said. 3-2. Oh, Kale Luge. Kale Luge, we got you. And, I don't know why I'm even worried about time. We still got a good half hour before the game starts. About 38 minutes. 3-2 Tatar. Okay. Rally for Galley. Thank you for letting me know. Rally for Galley. Suzuki looks great these playoffs. I hope we get to Game 7 so we see more. KK has been awesome too. Hitting I was almost said shitting. Hitting everything that moves. Hopefully the game misconduct doesn't mess with his mind. Yeah, that's the only thing. Did you see the clip of him when they were all walking into the room? He was the last one in. He kind of came in sheepishly. But he has no reason to be. They didn't lose the game. The Galley injury is not because he had the game misconduct. So I don't think it will, and I don't think the players will let him think that it's his problem. Whoops. Goalie girls. 2-0 Habs. Petrie. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? I'll get Laley's in a sec. 2-0. He's going for a dust shutout. Petrie with another winner. I think he still only got the 2 goals, but what's the super chat? Super chat is at the bottom of this. Let me scroll it down to see that. Okay, at the very bottom of the chat where you type, underneath that you got the happy face and you got a $sign. The $sign, if you press that, you can choose a super chat or a super sticker. But on the super sticker, I don't think you can write anything. The super chat, though, you can write whatever comment you want me to see. And it starts, like I said, I think at 99 cents. You can give as much or as little, whatever you want. But I'll see it. It's the main thing. And it'll be in a color, and it shows up really clearly. And it helps the channel to raise money. So that's always a good thing. And then you get your comment read if you really want to get something said. Because it is going by pretty fast. I don't want to give up on anybody's comments, but at some point I kind of have to. Laley, let me get Laley's comment in, or pick. 3-1 Habs. Dano needs a goal. Him too. He's one that very likely actually because kind of needs it. Jack Newell, I do have your prediction 3-2 Montreal with Suzuki getting that goal. I loved Alain Vigneault's call. Yeah, I saw your you sent it to me in on Twitter, but I was out a little bit this afternoon. I got back and I had to get ready and eat something and didn't really have time for that. So sorry. And I had to get the comment from the review, the comments, and all the scores from there. And it's just I didn't have time, but I did see it and I did read it. I just didn't take time to comment, so I figured you'd be in here and we'd talk about it. But yeah, he said basically that he figured that he was talking a lot and he played and he didn't seem that affected, which is, I mean, it's a viable excuse, I guess, but he should have been a little bit more apologetic about how he talked about it yesterday. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I saw you did find that funny. So I'm scrolling down. Oh, I want to get one there because I don't know if I've ever gotten Sister Mercy, which I think I saw you the other day. I didn't get a chance to comment or see anything you wrote. So I see up there before I scroll down. And, okay, 6-4, I'm assuming Montreal. If not, you got to let me know. And Weber. So welcome in, Sister Mercy. Okay, wait a second. Jordan, before I go down again, want to clarify my guess of 9-2 Montreal. 9 goals Montreal, 2 goals for the referees. Is that still 9-2 though? You're trying to confuse me now. I can't help it. I'm born a clown, always will be one. I see. I got that wrong. That's Morgan. No, that's okay, Morgan. Don't worry about that. But it's still 9-2, right? You're just trying to confuse me. He's having fun with me anyway, so fine. It's not nice to fool an old man. Didn't they tell you that when you were like growing up? Okay, Philip Saint Laurent. I still haven't gotten down to the bottom. I used to live in Saint Laurent when I was a kid. 4-1 with Byron. I'm going to assume again Montreal because you guys got to give me the team unless kind of if you just give me that 4-1 or whatever it is. I'm going to mark Montreal unless you give me Philadelphia or let me know for sure it's Montreal. Let me see. And if I'm wrong, let me know somewhere down the road. Jack, I think we are all pretty hyped. I'm trying to be calm, but I'm pretty hyped for the game tonight too. And we're the home team. Ari Pie is right. He forgot, but we are the home team, so they will be in red, and they get the last line change, which could help tonight. Chrisley is not, as far as I know, but I heard rumors that he will be next game. So we'll see how that happens. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think it's actually true. Okay. Every time I want to scroll, somebody there that I want to get their pick comes in. NHL hockey, how's it going, buddy? Okay, let me get your pick. Game 6, it is 3-1 Flyers. 3-1 Flyers. But I think, you're picking that so that it's to get the opposite of. You think the Flyers will finish it tonight? Hey, listen, that's fine. And listen, it's a possibility. I just don't because I did say. Flyers in 5, they blew it in 5. Game 5 to me is a very key game. I almost always will go with the winner of Game 5 is going to win the series. In that case, this has to go to Game 7, and that means Montreal needs to win tonight as well. Steven, sup, buddy? I'm doing good. We're going to crush Philly tonight? I think 4-1. That's my guess. It could be anything. I don't know about crush, but I'm kind of looking and thinking – it might be more along the lines of that kind of thing, like the Game 2 when they rallied for Claude Julien. The difference being no Brendan Gallagher to help them along there. But it's still that's why I don't know if it'll be like a 5-0 game. But I could see The 4-1. I mean, I can see that. And the defense, I think the defense didn't get decimated by losing Gallagher, so they should be fine. And Price should be fine to shut the door. So that's why only the 1 goal for Philly. And yeah, I really think that's how it's going to work out. I mean, obviously, it could be wrong. More likely to be wrong with the score than I am right. That's how it works. But let's hope. Adrenaline. That's right. They're going to be loaded with it tonight. Rob Dario. Habs win 3-1. And give me also, you got to give me a goal scorer or you can't get the puck. But I've got you written down. So give me the goal scorer and I will add it to there. And anyone who just wants to give a score, give me a goal scorer at the same time, and then tell me that you don't really want the puck. And I will, if you win, I will give the puck out on the next the next Saturday show that we do. Because that's every Saturday no matter what. And I'll give it to somebody who's in the room. You just give it away. So if that anybody's out there, you're going to guess, but you're not going to give a goal scorer. Just give a goal scorer anyway. And like I said, just tell me, and I will give that puck away. Okay, I'm going to try to scroll down. Oh wait, Philip Saint Laurent, you're in. Did I see you're in Saint Laurent? Awesome. Yeah. I used to live in Saint Laurent. You're in Verdun. I mean, I used to live in Saint Laurent when I was a kid. I know Verdun well. I used to do a lot of deliveries down there. I know Verdun very well. Has nice places to eat. One of my favorite restaurants, Cam Do on DeCarry. The General Tao there is small little place. Awesome. I love that place. Steven, I don't think I'm ever going to get to the bottom. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. We still got lots of time anyway. Steven. 4-1 Montreal. Zuki. Hey, copying me, huh? 4-1 Montreal, Suzuki. Yeah, I'm giving it because, the head pat on Carter Hart. They're going to be after him. You know what? I think he shuts them up with a goal. And hopefully it's the first one. Any guess for KK first? Yes, there's a couple of KKs. Not as many as I would have thought. I think there's 2. Not here since the live stream, but 2 in the preview video comments. Niskanen will score. Niskanen will not score tonight. This I can. This is one of the things that I can absolutely guarantee you. He's out with a suspension. There's no way he can score. He may be able to score at the hotel if there's some nice girls around, but he's not going to score on the ice. Oh, you know what? I did not read your next comment with a lonely maid. That's it. It's the only place he's scoring tonight. But he will be back for Game 7, and if we can make a Game 7, that should be interesting. NHL hockey, I wish Habs would win, but I just feel Habs lose. But I would love a Game 7. Yeah, me too. Game 4 is the most important game to me. No, for me, it's always been Game 5, Jeff. Always. And yeah, I just think there's always. Hey, Scotian Canadian. How's it going, Matt? Appreciate that you're in here. And since you're in here, can I get a guess for the Guess the Score contest? So we need the score for the game, what you think it'll be, and who do you think will get Montreal's first goal? For that, I'm giving away an emotional support hockey puck. So if you win, as I said, Hot Take Hockey was in here as well, and I asked him if he wins, if you would put it up in somewhere in the background for a couple of videos. So I would love a comment, a guess. And yeah, so that's how it goes. And thank you for coming in, Matt. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to your, I think you're waiting till the series is over or tonight's game. Looking forward to your reviews because I missed them the last couple of times and I was wondering what happened and why am I not seeing them on my note, on my page. So, because if anybody's not subscribed to Scotian Canadian, if you want a really good breakdown of the game, because he does it differently than me. Obviously, we all do our own thing. I can't begin to do the detail that Matt does, but if you want a really good detailed breakdown of the game, check out his videos. And go there and subscribe because we all need the subscribers. And anybody in the room who's new and hasn't, and anybody here who hasn't given a thumbs up, and you're enjoying yourself. If you're not, hey, don't give a thumbs up. But if you are and you haven't, can you please give a thumbs up? I'd love to get the number up a bit. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, or you've been around and you haven't subscribed yet, could you please give also a subscribe down there and hit that notifications bell, and it will notify you of all these videos that I do. So I'd appreciate that. Let me see. No adrenaline for Gallagher? No. He's good. It's not going to be great for Gallagher. I feel for the guy. Okay, so I scrolled to the bottom. It's kind of moving, so please, you'd have to type them in again, or like I said, the super chats are open. 694 to 2. Okay, I'm gonna get caught up here again. 4-2. Montreal KK. I need a secretary. Hope Gallagher feel. Yeah, I think he had the surgery today, so yeah, I hope he does too. Haha, great minds. Don't ask me to remember right now. I'm sorry, buddy. If you want to remind me, I got too many things going at one time. But hey, I say that a lot to people. I'd love to, Rick, but I'm crazy superstitious. No bets, no predictions on Habs. Awesome. I understand that. No problem. Don't want to do anything that jinxes this. So no problem at all. Bob St. Jean, no problem. Got you, Bob. And I know that because I see you're still wearing the shirt into the series. So I figure, yeah, you don't want to take any chances. 3-1 Habs with Deno. Okay. Absolutely, buddy. Take it easy. And hey, time with the family, it overrides everything. So no problem. But just looking forward to your next videos. And Scotian is saying, enjoy the game, everybody. You too, buddy. And we'll talk again soon. Morgan, your comment got. I hope you're wearing that dirty old T-shirt. That's yeah. I just said he usually is. So I said it for you. Who replaces Galley? Domi apparently is going to be in the lineup in his place. Philip, you're right. Adrenaline might explain why Gallagher was still drawing at the players, and he wouldn't have felt the pain the same way. Once that adrenaline starts to go down, that's when it comes out. So yeah, and he's a tough guy too. Don't forget. So you combine that with the adrenaline, he probably didn't really feel anything. And you saw the trainer pushing down on his jaw. I mean, that must have hurt. I thought of it after. That must have hurt. So I don't know. 5-4 Montreal. Lucifero, I got it. You got to give me the goal scorer though too, eh? Don't forget. I need Dominic to take on Galley's role tonight. That's supposed to be what's going to be. Why is Lekin in the first liner for tonight? I don't know if he is. That would be news to me. Price better score first tonight. Yeah, I don't think so. Where's Drouin? Not sure what the lineup's going to look like. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. Lucifero, Petrie. Gotcha, buddy. Hope you got the Stank shirt on. I think he will. Well, the last video was, I think, game 2, and he had it on. Or if it was game 1, whichever game, but it was in the second series, and he said he wasn't going to wear it, but he was, so I think he's going to be wearing it. So he doesn't jinx anything. Let me see. Joey is saying, go Habs, go! Go Habs, go! Indeed, adrenaline takes away all pain. It does. He will definitely feel it today, though, without a doubt. And probably, by the time the game was over, a little bit after that. And maybe not till a little bit after that because they won. So his adrenaline had to be up for a little while after that. Will Alain get a handshake? I doubt it. But you never know. If you go high instead of going low, he will. 60. He's a first liner. I looked up the lines. Well, that's cool. I don't know what the lines are. So if you want to type them in, I'll repeat them. Jack Newell. Okay. It's 38 degrees here in Regina, but I'm wearing my Habs sweater. Boiling alive, but gotta represent. Well, you're better than me, but I got a Habs shirt on anyway. But it's too hot to be wearing my sweater in here. Morgan, Huna, Evans, Belzile on the fourth line. Yeah, so still no Paling still. Jack Newell, Domi needs to be as much of a pain in the ass as that Galley is. That's the thing, though. I don't know if he is. He's got that energy and enthusiasm and all that, but I don't know if he's the pain in the ass type of guy the same way. That's the test tonight. Lehkonen should not be a first liner. Well, we'll see how it plays out. They might change up pretty quickly after the drop of the first puck. You never know. Give Alain a head pat. That would be actually, Shamir would be like apropos. But now I think that Jeff is in the room. Jeff, his daughter is a goalie. Jeff knows a lot about goaltending. But he totally disagrees with me on my take for it. And he thinks that a lot along the lines of Rudy. I don't know if it's as vociferous his take on it, but he's got that kind of side of it. But I disagree. I think head pat would be great because I think that's apropos, and I don't think they're going to do anything about to Suzuki. I really don't. And I hope I'm not wrong. Armia should have been a first liner. He did well for Montreal. Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't be. Well, it's Domi. Domi is going to be with Suzuki and Tatar, I think. No, or because I don't think Deneau's going to be on the top line. Rodney, how's it going? I'm losing my voice. Let me get a drink of water. Still got a while to go, about an hour. Do me a favor, somebody. Doesn't matter who, but if I get to the point where it's 7:10 and I'm still doing this, remind me the game's about to start so I can do my switch over and do everything. I'd appreciate that. I don't want to miss any of this game. Because it happens, I'm really close to missing it. Daily Faceoff has Byron KK Domi on the third line. What I've come to learn is sometimes in practice, when they say the practice lines, it's not set in stone that that's what they're going to go into the game with. So it doesn't necessarily mean that's what they might have been trying things out to see how it works, but then game time he decides, you know what, I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go a different way. So it doesn't mean it for sure, but I mean it usually is the way they are. But it's not always. I've seen where it's different many times. Lehkonen works his butt off. He deserves a chance on the first line. I'm not really that unhappy with it. Lehkonen, I'm happy with Lehkonen. He does a good job. And if Domi is on that line with him, that helps make up for Domi's lack of defensive responsibility, because we all know Domi's not the most responsive defensively. So having Lehkonen on his line is not a bad thing at all, if you ask me. If that's the way it is, I don't know what it is. Charles Hudon playing tonight. Yeah, he did okay on the last game. He didn't hurt the team. Shea Weber scores his first goal of the game. Oh, I know why I don't leave that on, because I don't like hearing myself while I'm talking, but hearing what I said like 30 seconds ago. Shea Weber scored his first goal of the game. Gotta have the gold. Oh, so you're giving Shea Weber. I just remembered why. Okay, yeah, gotcha now. You got your entry in. So it's 3-1 Montreal. Weber for Rob Adario. 6-3. Lehkonen is a bottom six guy that could play, definitely can be a middle six guy as well. And when in a pinch can be a top six guy. All right, Stephen, thank you. I appreciate that. Game starts at 7, but puck drop should be about 7:10. Hudon will get a start tonight. Yeah, there's a hot take. Is John still around? Yeah, that's a hot take, buddy. Hey, listen, you never know. You never know. If anybody needs to make an impression on the team, I'm sitting weird there. If anyone needs to make an impression on the team, it's Hudon. I mean, but I think his time here is pretty much done. But he could, make an impression on a scout or whatever, a general manager, and maybe get a contract somewhere else and not have to go to Europe. Just saw the lines now. Shamir is saying Leckie on the first line. Yeah, look, it's possible. I'm not, as I don't remember who said it and backed it up, but I'm not that upset about it. And like I said, lines can change really easily and really fast, so it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Got my Weber jersey on, says Jack. Lecky can replace Galley except for the goals. Well, yeah, but you never know. There are games when his touch is there, so maybe this is a game where his touch is there. You gotta be what's the word? Optimistic. That's the word. Gotta be optimistic. It's go Habs go. They're gonna do it. Until they don't, we gotta be optimistic. Sending good thoughts and good waves towards the Habs, towards Toronto. Controversial opinion. Domi has been terrible. I don't think that's that controversial for the playoffs. Only one non-power play point, 3 points in 9 games, 0 goals. Yeah, I don't think that's that controversial. I wouldn't say terrible myself, but terrible's not horribly that far off from where I would say. I would say he hasn't been great. He hasn't been that good. He's been okay, but he hasn't been that good. He hasn't been connecting on much. He's a lot of energy, he's a lot of energy and go kind of guy, and some hot-headed things too. But the offense has not really been there. That's too bad. I used to work with a fellow Habs fan on the night shift, and we talked Habs for hours. He always said Hudon is the future star. Oh, well. Well, listen, it's like anybody. You don't know until they get here. And since he's been here, he hasn't taken the reins in that way. So he was very highly thought of. I thought he would be really good as well. It just didn't turn out so far. Sometimes, though, guys, I say this sometimes, it's not always. It's far from always, but sometimes the odd time a guy like that, it takes him however many years, and then 1 year he's pretty good all of a sudden, and so you never really know. But at his age, he's getting to the point where you can call him a bust soon anyway, I would think. Domi 2 points tonight. Listen, he needs it. I would like to see that too, because we really need a guy like Domi to be firing on all 4 cylinders. As far as if he's taking over for Gallagher right now, we need Domi going to be as hot as he can be. Worst plus minus on the team, a lot of turnovers, bad passes. I know that. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't been great. He hasn't been. So to say he's terrible, maybe he's not terrible, but he hasn't been great. Domi hasn't been great, but it hasn't been terrible either. That's what I'm saying. Definitely needs some puck in the back of the net from him, though. But also, I mean, how long was he on the 4th line? I mean, you got to take a lot of that into consideration. So I'm hoping if he's replacing Galley, it puts him in that position he wants to be in, and he can take advantage of it. We know he has the talent to do it. It's whether he can actually do it and execute. Yeah, well, J-Fed just said what I just said in a way, right? That he's been buried on the 4th line for the majority of the playoffs. So we'll see. I mean, this is giving him that big chance, and we'll see what he makes of it right now. And they're rallying behind their fallen comrade. It does actually come into play, and I think for a game or two they can really use that to motivate them. And then if they do win, then they're going to be up against Tampa. They're going to have to find something else, but they'll find something. Hudon had his chances, proven he can't play NHL level consistent. Well, yeah, to me, Hudon's a lot like Lindgren, right? Lindgren's been here. He's okay, but he's not really more than that. And he's kind of shown us what he's got. That's why, unless he shows something different next time he gets an opportunity, I think I've seen enough to say I don't think Lindgren is our backup goalie. I don't know. That's what I think. So Hudon, in a lot of ways, is exactly that as a forward. I don't see a difference between how Domi or Drouin have played, but the numbers say differently. Numbers don't lie, but liars use numbers. I thought you were... oh, you did? Okay, I thought you meant something else. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, no. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to disagree with you on that, Jeff, which I don't disagree with Jeff often, although the last couple of days we are. It's okay. I think Drouin's been okay. I think he's had a couple of nice plays. He impressed me with he knocked a puck down that was in midair just before it went out of the Flyers zone against the boards. It led to a really nice chance, not directly, but if he doesn't keep that puck in, it doesn't. So to me, it showed maybe he's starting to come around on that second effort and doing those defensive things. And his defensive numbers apparently, advanced stats-wise, those kind of things, apparently they're good. So it's just the offense hasn't really been there, the goal scoring. Wolverine, hey buddy, no problem. You can come in and out as often as you like. And that just sounds weird. It's something like you could say she said to, but no, that's not what I meant. But yeah, I appreciate that you're stopping by. And you got a couple minutes if you want to give a guess. I try and stay away from bashing players, but Drouin, not so sure anymore. So yeah. No, listen, I don't really like to bash players either. And I want Drouin to succeed. So I'm hoping that what I'm seeing from him, I'm hoping that's to the good, and we're going to see a little better as we go along. But my confidence level in him is not high. So I won't say that. But I'm hoping. I've got the hope. I don't have the prayers. I don't have prayers for anybody because prayers don't work. But I do have fingers crossed and hope. So we'll see how that works. I know they have to be disciplined, but I would like to see one fight. Hey, listen, there might be a fight. It's not like they can't fight. I'm just saying I don't think they will because of the situation. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think the coaches are going to want them to do any fighting. That's for sure. But it might happen. You never really know. Steven, thanks. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I think, at this point, I want a quality backup there. And Hudon, unless he really shows us something like, wow, all of a sudden, yeah, it's time to move on. I mean, that's how it works. But to have said, like you could say now that Hudon, Lindgren, they're probably a bust unless they move on to another team and they find success there. And then you can say, well, it just wasn't a good fit in Montreal. But to have said that about KK at his age, and then the next time he comes into the NHL, he's fantastic. I mean, how bad does that look? So yeah, you don't call a kid at 20 years old a bust. It doesn't matter how bad he's doing. You just don't call him a bust until he's a certain age. I think Hudon will be good on a team with size and more offensive. Listen, I think Hudon, there are teams that he could play on. That's without a doubt. Sometimes it's just a chemistry thing, and a fit. And maybe Montreal is not the right fit. They don't have the right spots open. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be working here. But I do agree with you. I think if he can find someone like KK somewhere, like how he clicked in the with the Rocket, Hudon can be a goal scorer here in the NHL. But I don't know what the likelihood of that happening is or not. I don't know. But it's not going to be here in Montreal. I really doubt it's going to be here in Montreal. We'll keep our I can't even say it tonight. We'll keep our toes crossed as well, Shamir says. Yeah, I can't do that. Can you? Some people can do that, actually. I can't. Jack, no problem. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. And thanks for coming in, as always, and making a guess. Hopefully, good luck to everybody here. Because, yeah, I guess now that I know that's going to happen, as people start to run away, I'll get set up for the game. It's not that hard. It's just I like seeing all the comments right in front of me, right next to the camera, but I'm going to be moved over. So you're going to see a lot of me looking that way because I'm going to be on my laptop in a couple of minutes. Although I don't know how I'm going to do that. Wait. I don't have the chat on the laptop. I don't see it at all. I don't understand why. Oh, maybe that's what. No, it's not what I wanted. It's weird how I thought it was an error. I refreshed and it still didn't come back. So, well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch the game over here, and I'll keep this open for the chat. And I don't think there's any choice in the matter. Okay, let me go find. I gotta find where. Yeah, this is not going well yet. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not too boring right now. I am attempting, without these pop-ups with notifications that I keep getting, to find. There we go. Let's see. What do I want to watch today? Philly and Montreal. Find a good place. Nope. 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 Yeah. There we go. Almost ready. It's not what I wanted. Okay, so they're on the ice. All right. Sergachev fitting well with Tampa. I think that what we talked about, that's very true. And they're pulling him along really kind of slowly. So, yeah, so the chat is like flying by. So, yeah, I got it on there, Stephen. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that you did that. Little known fact, Galley had the highest Corsi among qualifiers in the entire NHL for the regular season at 61.2%. That's pretty amazing. One thing Lindgren does extremely well is work hard at practice. That's very important for backup, especially when you only play 20 games. No, I get it. I look, I'm not trying to put him down, but the body of work to me shows he's not the guy that I want to back up Carey Price. We need a guy that has some form of being proven that he can win. And Lindgren hasn't done that. And I don't think you can argue that. All right, boys and girls, I've got Rick's chat in one window and the game in another. All right, Stephen, appreciate that. Cheer hard, go Habs, go. That means when he's on the ice, his team controls the puck more than anyone in the NHL because he works harder and forechecks like a man possessed. Montreal's Corsi numbers, I think at the time that they shut us the league down, we were second in the league for Corsi. That means puck possession. Just like you said, Montreal is a puck possession team. And it's kind of the reason why when they're beating Philly is because they're controlling the puck. But it's the same thing the other way around. With the 2 shutouts from Philly, same thing. They did it back to us, although that was a bit more of a trap style game than what Montreal does. So listen, we're going to find out. It's weird now. I'm used to seeing myself like in real time. Now I'm seeing myself while I talk. I'm seeing myself. That's the only place I can look at myself. Man, my ego got big for looking at myself on video since I've been doing this. I never wanted to see myself on video. Okay. What was the site I watch on? Sports Surge. But there's also Sports Stats Me, which I do both because I'm on Sports Surge watching Sports Stats Me. I don't know if I get in trouble. I got a warning for downloading something a couple weeks ago. First time ever. First time ever. So I haven't really, all I've done is this streaming. I haven't downloaded anything since then, but I don't think there's any teeth to what it was just a warning anyway. I wish everyone you give up on playing. You mean you wish okay, your spelling's not on tonight, buddy. You wish everyone would give up on playing. Say that 10 times fast. This proves he's not ready or in shape to play. It's one of the two, and I said this for a little bit. You got to question this, and it says to me. See, my dog agrees. It says to me, Paling will play one more year at least in the AHL. next season. That's my opinion. Or for some weird reason, he's not in shape by now. I don't get that. Let me see. Best streaming sports site is Bila. Bila's on. Bila's on Sports Search. Oh my God! Okay, listen. I scrolled to the bottom. I might have missed some people. I'm really sorry, but yeah. So Bila is a good place too because I've seen their streams. They're really good. But that's the thing about Sports Search. If you can get it, they're all those streams are there at one spot. You can just pick and choose. If one goes down, you go to another one. Yeah, and like Morgan says up there, all sports. They have everything that's, I don't know how they do it, but it's there and it's good feeds. Sad to see the Hawks lose. Yeah, I kind of am, but not unexpected, really, you know. Habs will sign a backup or use that Russian they signed to back up. I don't think so on the Russian. They're going to sign somebody or trade for somebody. Like, listen, Jake Allen in St. Louis, he's going to be available. St. Louis has cap issues big time. And Allen has 1 year left on his contract after this season. And just like $4 million, but he's a proven guy. You can bring him in, and Price would only have to play 50-odd games. But you wouldn't be worried about, if he plays 5-6 games less, it started, by the way. That's how many losses we're going to have because Allen can win. He's not Carey Price, but he's a good goalie. So I'm hoping for that. So we're 25 seconds in. Now, remember, I'm streaming, so you guys are getting it ahead of me. The other way around, I would have been able to be on CBC, and it would have made a difference. But for some reason, I am not able to do this. I don't know why the chat went away there. I'm going to have to go back and check, because if it does go away, I mean, I hate having two mice. We got a goal. That's not good. This is not good. I got to say that's not good because only Montreal doesn't win when they don't score first. Through Weber. He was totally blocked. He was totally screened there. What say you, goalie girls? Soft goal? Jeff says soft goal. I'm going to agree with that. It looked like he might have been screened, but I know he looks at it with a better eye to see than I do. So it's not to say anybody else can't do that, but I know I trust Jeff with goaltending. Yeah. See, and Philly too. They scored the first goal. They win. Well, you know what? Every time there's a streak, it has to end. So tonight, that streak ends. They got scored on first. They're going to come back and win. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be a little bit more. I want to see this game, so I don't want to miss a ton of it. If it gets out of hand, okay, that's different. And then, listen, we look forward to next season. That's all. That's how it works. But come on, boys. Let's go and win. Oh, that's a nice. Oh. My biggest fear is that we really end up missing Gallagher too much. That's how much that's how important he is to the team. And anybody says, "Oh, do we re-sign Gallagher?" Well, you're going to watch and see how they play, and that'll tell you whether or not he should be re-signed. Can I do play-by-play? No, I can't do play-by-play because I'm streaming, and it's not going to be at the same time that you guys are watching if you're watching on cable or satellite. So right now I got 17:54 on the screen. They just stopped. They just blew the whistle. So you guys can know where I am. If I'm ahead of you, behind you, whatever. Okay. If you want to stay safe online, use Brave as a browser and DuckDuckGo as a search engine. Also use a Mac. Well, I would kind of say this: if you really want to stay safe, I am going to be getting very soon a VPN. I think that's a good way to go. Habs being the home team hasn't been a good thing in this series. Bad technical there was sloppy, even if he couldn't see it. So his technically, he wasn't very good on that goal. Well, let's hope Price is not the one having the bad game. We don't need that. Well, DJ White Sox, no, come on. I'm not saying it was a good goal, but to be pulled after the first goal and like that, I don't think so. Habs are really buzzing. They are buzzing the net. They need to do this. They can make up for this. They can get a couple of goals here. They just need to work. Think about Gallagher and work. Skate. Hit if you have to, but work. Which is really good coming from a fat guy who can't do anything like that. I could never stay up with these guys for a second. Oh, well, I'm at 17:15. Shamir, you have a VPN as well? Yeah, I'm going to be getting a VPN as soon as I can afford it. It was deflected, not as soft as I thought. Oh, well, there you go. If it's deflected, not much. It didn't look like it hit him, though, going through it. It looked like it just went through him. Off his ankle, eh? Hey, Johnny, how's it going, buddy? Anyways, listen. Price can shut the door here. He can. He's capable. He's done things like this many times, and he's capable of shutting it right down now. Let's hope that he does. There's the one goal. Now Montreal comes back with 4 unanswered. That's my guess. And then I'm right. And then if Suzuki gets the first goal right here somewhere soon, then I look like a genius. And that's how it works. John, he broke a world record today. What are you talking about? Tell us more. Tell us more. Habs just can't give up any more. Puck deflected off Weber's ankle. Change direction. Oh yeah, well, I believe that. I didn't dispute it. Sherratt penalty. Okay, I didn't see it because I was looking at the screen. Habs cleared a puck anyway. Oh, it's power play. That's why they're in their zone. I didn't see who got. Oh, I see somebody wrote penalty, but who got it? And Johnny, you got to tell me, what world record did you break? You can't come in and say I broke a world record today and then not come right back out with another comment. It just doesn't work like that. You can't do that. Sherratt got the penalty. Always sucks when one of the big penalty killers gets a penalty. Puck deflected off Weber's ankle, changed direction. Yeah. I saw that it kind of did change direction, but I didn't see that it hit Weber's ankle is the only thing. Someone got a hooking call? Oh, no, it was hooking. Sherratt got the hooking call. It's showing 3 shots. I thought before they had 4 or 5 up on the board. How do they only have 3 now? Send it deep. Sorry, I was looking at the scores here. It's so hard to follow without any sound. Sorry. I was trying to see if there was I was looking to see if anybody had Philly shutting out Montreal to eliminate them. No. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Johnny is keeping us in. What's the word I'm looking for? Johnny, how'd you break a world record? Did I miss a goal again? Ah, damn it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that honestly, that's probably it right there. Assembling a desk I bought, I broke the all-time record for using the F word in 2 hours. Okay, I'm gonna guess you got it from IKEA. That's my guess. Both horrible goals. Hey, Nolan, how's it going? Oh, you're the okay, Nolan. I just saw the God. It's 2-0, and I didn't look at who gave that comment. Yeah, I mean, look, it's probably it right there. You're right. It's kind of like 2 own goals. Well, it went in off of like it hit his inside of his leg. I think it went in. No, at least that's what I saw. Yeah, no problem, Steven. Hey, thanks for coming in, buddy. See you next live stream. We'll be on Saturday. Like if it's over here tonight, I'll be on tomorrow night, like always. I'm doing good, Nolan. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are too. Right down the 5-hole. 5-hole, but it went. He wasn't facing like he wasn't funneled to the goal, but it kicked off his leg. Hard enough to stop the other team. Don't need to worry about your own guys. Yeah, no, this is true. I got to tell you, unless something turns around a bit, and there's plenty of time for that to happen, this is over with the 2-0. It's good. That 2-0 is going to be hard for Montreal to counteract, to counterbalance. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Too late, Nolan. Once the puck drops, can't do predictions. Sorry, buddy. I appreciate it though, but no, can't. Wouldn't be fair. Wow, I can't believe I made it to the bottom of the chat. Comments. So there was a cross-check. Oh, okay, Montreal's going to start fighting. I guess I should have put that into the thing. If Montreal, I forgot about that part. If Montreal or one of the teams is losing badly, and that's kind of badly, yeah, you're going to start seeing that kind of stuff. So that doesn't surprise me, that pushes and shoves and stuff. There could be some fights. If Montreal might say, hey, listen, we got nothing else to lose. Let's beat them into the ground. But there is lots of time left. It's too early for them to start thinking like that, if you ask me. Well, Nolan, they haven't won a game in the postseason without scoring the first goal. When they're scored against first, they lose. So if you're going to go by that, it's probably that they're going to lose tonight. Right away, you can just off those 2 goals. Because that's, you know what, just 2 goals down like this is going to be very hard to beat, to come back from. Something's got to turn. And Flyers look like they're not making too many mistakes right now. So if they continue that, I mean, you got to jump on a mistake. They make mistakes, they got to jump on them. Wait, what wasn't even close? Revenge for Galley. What? See, rally for Galley, right, is because, okay, well, let's play the hockey. If they think they're going to lose now, which is so early to do that, it's just too early. But it could be that. It becomes revenge for Galley. Could be that. Game is not over yet. Habs will dig deep. They're going to have to right now, but they could. It's not. It's only 2 goals. It's not 4. So if they give up another one, that's not the first. No, that was the first one. Okay, I see. Oh, damn it. Lehkonen was really, it was Lehkonen that put the puck in between Price's legs. Wow. That's a tough one to take. So what are you going to do? Hey, Rick, technically we scored first, though, on our own net. It's true. We could say that, right? We still scored the first goal in the last game. It's not what I don't think I'd want to be telling anybody that. Not if I was the goal scorer. Like Lehkonen is not going to want to say anything about that. But he's going to have to talk about it, I'm sure. Habs in 8. I like that one. Habs in 8. Habs in 8. Or 9. I mean, go Habs in 9. The odds are in our favor to come back then, Rick. Okay, well, wait. How do you figure that, though? I'm curious to see how you figure that. Philly seems like the team playing with fire in their belly so far. Revenge for head pat? Yeah, I guess maybe. Well, listen, honestly, I think if you're going to break down, I had to think about where I wanted to go here. If you're going to break down the two teams and say who's the better team, Philly on paper for sure is the better team. They're the bigger team as well. It's just on the ice is what's different. So tonight they're playing like the better team, and if they can just keep playing like that, they are the better team. And that's not putting Montreal down. Coming into here, the return to play, Philadelphia was a much better team than Montreal. In their last, I think it was 18 games, Philly was doing really well. So you got to comfort yourself with that Montreal might lose to number one seed in the East. Is the number one seed. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm getting lost looking at that. Sorry about that. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Still a lot of time. It's only halfway through the first. It's not like it's like in the third period or anything. So things can turn around. And even in that last game, things turned around a few times. Kind of seesawed back and forth like twice. So it can happen. Who's going to the box? Excuse you guys. Tired. Went to bed late, got up early. That's the story of my life. Holding? Am I wrong? That's holding? What is that? Oh. I'm watching the highlights they're showing. So holding on Myers. Let's see. Listen, it's a power play. Maybe they score. The power play had one game where they had 2 goals and one goal in one other game. Maybe they score here. Come on, guys. Pump them with positive vibes. Positive energy. Come on. Oh. Well, there's a change. Weber didn't shoot. They're not getting much to shoot at. They're not getting much at all. I scored. All right. Tied up. Different game. It's a whole new ball game. Sorry, Ray. Not right now. It's a whole new ball game. I was going to write it all down. I'll do that after. Okay, let me see this better. Suzuki. All right. Suzuki. I got the goal scorer. So did let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Hang on. Yeah, 5 of us got Suzuki. So 5 of us are still in it. I don't know what the scores given are. So 4-1 like me. 3-2 Philadelphia. Shamir's still in it. 4-2 Philly for Polly. She's still in it. 3-2 for Jack. 3-2 Montreal for Jack. He's still in it. 4-1 for me. I'm still in it. All right. I don't win the puck though. I mean, it's kind of stupid if I would. My buddy Pat just that's Patty Mac. He just texted me to tell me Suzuki got the goal. Like what? I don't know. He knows that I know this. Suzuki pulls a Gallagher. I guess so, eh? I mean, no, that to me, I don't see it as that. It's a Gallagher goal. Gallagher would be, he'd have to be pounding at it a little bit. No, don't you think? For it to be really a Gallagher goal? Anyway, but yeah, I guess sort of. I'll just say, yep. Live streaming now. Please don't text back. Okay, let's see, where was I? What do you mean it's not? Oh yeah, it's not tied up. It's 2-1. Okay, it's 2-1. I'm back to earth now. Okay, thanks for reminding me that. You're right. It's 2-1, but we're back in the game though, right? We're back in the game. That's my point. Am I right or right? I don't know. I'm right. Okay, but thanks for reminding me. Thanks for pointing it out. I appreciate it. That's a big goal right there. Big confidence booster. This team has heart, but let's hope they keep it going. Momentum's on their side right now. That's for sure. Momentum's on their side. So I forgot. I was thinking it was still 1-0. I forgot it was 2-0. That's funny. So okay, so it's not tied up, but we're still good. 2-1. So let's see now. Let me go over those scores again. I'm out. Okay, so I'm out of the running because I forgot I've got 4-1, so that doesn't help. Jack's still in it. Polly is still in it. Shamir is still in it. And Steven, sorry, you backed the wrong horse by taking the same one as I did. We're both out. So it's between Polly and Steven still to still be in the running to possibly win the puck. I want to get some freaking sound on this. I got it. Hopefully you didn't hear anything. I want to hear something. I'd say we are due to win without scoring first. Oh, listen, like I said, right, Jeff? It's time to break that streak. All streaks are broken eventually. Why not tonight? Jordan, yeah, maybe we can look at it like that. We still scored first. We're good. And there's lots of time. I mean, 2-1 now. Listen, at the way it started out, if they can leave the period 2-1, would be okay. Am I still in camera? Yeah, I guess I am. I should move over a little bit. Sorry. Just I want to watch it there. I like KK and Byron together. I haven't really paid attention to the combos. I can't say. I paid less attention to this game so far than the last one in the first period so far. Who knew Shea had such good hands? True. Oh, was it Weber that put the puck in the net for us? For them? Come on, guys. Get a second one right here. Come on, let's go. Oh. Well, at least they had some sustained pressure out of that, right? Shot wide on Price. I wonder if they're taking long shots like that, like a couple in a row. Are they doing that because they're not getting in close? Montreal's keeping them away from the middle. Was that a puck with a high stick, or that's a high sticking call? I don't know how many people are we in. 13, it says. Okay. Horrible stick control. Ah, damn, it's Petrie. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't follow that. For the good of the Habs, I got to go. I was a curse. They stop watching and they score. If I leave, maybe they will win. Enjoy the game, everyone. Anything for a win or revenge for Galley. Thanks, buddy, for being here. Take it easy, and we'll see you next live stream, buddy. Jordan Tyler. MSA Plasma. It could have been 1-0 Habs because those goals are lucky. Hey, look, lucky goals can win the game. So 30 seconds gone in this power play. Let's see how we can do. The PK, you got to admit, PK's been good for Montreal. This hasn't really been a problem, although they did have 3 power play goals last game. But overall, they've been really good. MSA Plasma. See you later, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. They're definitely jamming in close to price there. I don't know if that's a good thing. So almost a minute left now, just over. They're killing it. Shots are 7-4. That's it. From 7-4 for Montreal. That's it. 8-4 now. Wow. I thought there were a lot more shots than that. Okay, early in the period, like maybe 5 minutes in, it was I forget exactly, but they were tied. Maybe they were tied at 3. And that's it. Philadelphia's only had 1 shot since then. Wow. Oh, that's rude. I shouldn't be yawning when I'm on camera. Oh, who was it that shot? Rebound behind the net, wraparound try. Well, at least they got an opportunity there. So it's still back in Flyers zone. Oh, that's true. Flyers are shorthanded. Montreal could have scored there, a shorthanded goal. Come on, guys. Keep it in. Dude. Oh. Wrong. I had the wrong team. Okay. Now I know what team is mine. I don't know why I couldn't tell that they weren't in Flyers zone. So the power play is over. I think only Montreal got shots on that because it's still saying 4 shots for Philadelphia. So either their shot clock is broken, or it's 9-4 in shots for Montreal. That surprised me a lot, actually. So no new question, no new comments, and we're down to 8 people in the room. 18 likes. All right, that's cool. I like that. That helps. Geez, I don't know what to talk about now. There's just still 2 people that are in the running. Let me see now. So remember, Shamir and Jack. Okay, Shamir, I think, is here still. Jack is gone for now. We'll have to get to him. So good guesses, you guys. I'm just doing my paperwork here. Okay, I almost erased Jack's name. That would have been pretty bad. Sabotage. Almost forgot. Go Habs, go. Yep, still here. No, I know, Shamir, you're still here. Yeah, no, I was just saying you're still in it. You're still in the hockey puck contest. As a matter of fact, if they each score one more goal and that stays like that, you get a puck. And the other person in it is the same thing. So, if Montreal... Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, Jack Newell has Montreal. So Jack is the opposite. Montreal has to score 2 goals for him to win, and no more goals are scored in the game. And Shamir is the 1 for each. And then he has to hope that it's shut down. There's no more scoring. I've had that where I've got the score and I'm going, no more scoring, no. Okay, we're back. That was okay. Anybody surprised that Hart came back with the game? I guess not. I think that's kind of a dumb question to kind of put out there. They weren't going to come back with Elliott at this point, I don't think. Who am I bringing back from the roster next year that's UFA or RFA? Offhand, I don't know them all. Oh, God, that's not fair. I'd bring back Petrie. I know he's one of them. I'd probably let Tatar go, but I'd trade him at the trade deadline, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember everybody that's RFA and UFA on the team. I know Domi is. Galley. I guess Galley is too. Oh, there's a few to get signed up. So yeah. If Habs lose, if Habs lose tonight, players I want to see gone: Lehkonen, Byron, Kulak, and Lindgren. Whoa. Kulak's playing really good. Lehkonen is. I don't want to see Lehkonen go. He does too much on the other side of the puck. I love Byron too. So Lindgren, I think they might let go. I'm not sure. I think he's got one more year left at 790,000. So, or 800,000, something like that. Maybe slightly more, but it's under $1 million. That's a bargain, I think, to have him around. Other teams might be interested in him for that. So let's see. I hope they go get a good goalie. I just don't want to see it be somebody where it's a hope and a prayer that they have a decent game and they can win. I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see a goalie that can back them up, that can win. So no reclamation projects, none of that kind of stuff. Jeff says he doesn't want Ghost. Not playing well, Ghost, I think, eh? Sorry, guys, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry. Every time I look down here at this list, and I'm tired, and I'm just drifting. So I apologize, but I didn't get much sleep last night. I went to bed at 4 in the morning, and I was up at 7. And it catches up to me. It's funny. Whenever I have that, and there's a live stream, that's when it catches up to me. You'd think, okay, nap during the daytime, right? And I'll be okay. I can't. I can't. But then I get on here, get an hour into it, and I start to get tired because of the talking and everything. And when I haven't slept enough, I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. It happens. So I apologize that I just did that, but I think it's the third time I've done this. So listen, you guys are my buds. It's like I'm sitting here watching hockey with my friends. I probably would have done that. So that's how I feel about you guys. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm really sorry. And sometimes when I'm like when I catch myself doing that, like for a Saturday night hockey talk, I'll cut it short because I know this is going to happen. But I want to get to the end of this period. It's almost over. And you know what? The period's almost over. I'm good now. I must have dozed. I must have taken. Sometimes 30 seconds freshens me up like that. It's weird. So you're getting to know me a little bit better. So sorry about that, guys. No, you know what? I just wish I could nap during the day. I have no ability to do that. Maybe 4 or 5 times in a year, I might have a nap during the day. That's it. I can't do it. My mind, like I'm tired maybe, and I'll go lie down, and no, my mind won't shut down, and it's useless. So this is the problem. So I got to kind of push through it till tonight. And you know what will happen too? When I'm done with the review and I'm done all the work and I'm tired, and at the end I'm maybe struggling to get through it, as soon as it's all done, I'm awake and I won't go to bed till 2, 3 in the morning. So once again, I do apologize to you guys for doing that. I really don't like to do that. But hey, listen, it's life. Yeah, my body's telling me I got to catch up on some sleep. That's what my body's telling me. From the looks of it, though, unless things turn around here, I might might go back to a little bit more normal. Don't forget, this is since we started the hockey again, the pace has been pretty quick. And yeah, that's all really it is. But I'm okay. I've never been much of a sleeper. That's my problem. I've never been. Okay, so the first period's over. I've never been a big sleeper. Like, I don't need that anymore. Since I'm like, I want to say like since I'm in my 20s, I used to do courier work, and then at a very young age, I was a dispatcher. Dispatcher is a really stressful job. And then what I used to do is I used to dream that I was at work and I was still dispatching and work. And ever since that period of my life, I haven't been a good sleeper at all. And like a good night for me is 6 hours. I feel really good if I get 6 hours, which I did the day before. So it's odd. But last night, no, I was here. I was trying to work on, well, I had that preview, right? I got that out. I think I got that out and up, and everything was about 1 in the morning. Walked the dog. Of course, probably I shouldn't have, but I was hungry, so I had peanut butter, just bread and peanut butter. But peanut butter is supposed to help you sleep, but I guess there's a little sugar in there. Anyway, it turns out 4 o'clock before I got to bed. So, and you'd think I'd sleep until 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. I'm always up between 6:30 and 7:30 in the summer because the sun is up really early. So by the time it's like at 5 o'clock, so by 6:30, 7:30, something like that, it's woken me up. Yeah, my body though, I'm not doobie. My body's telling me you're freaking old guy. Stop living like you're young. That's my biggest problem. I got to go to bed earlier. It's a problem for me. But it's been a problem since, like I said, since what year was that? Oh my God, like 85. 85, 85, 86, something like that. Yeah. I used to do dispatch for Jedi Courier. I remember that. Because that's when it was Star Wars. It was like, what year was that now? Did I say what year that was? I did Jedi, I think 85 to 87. No, that was Ace Courier. I did that at Ace Courier as well, but that's not where it was Jedi that had the stress. And it ruined me ever since. Yeah, see, Jeff, read Jeff. That's how I am, Jeff. 4 hours sleep a night. But you see the difference here? I got 3 hours last night. If I'd have gotten 4, I wouldn't have done that. Because 4 I'm used to, but it's on such an edge of, so if you take anything off of it, you're tired and but if I get 4 a night, I'm okay during the day and everything. And if I get 6, I'm great. But if I get less than 4, I'm really screwed. So last night, just, and I kind of did this the other night. I went to bed late like that, but I ended up sleeping 5 hours. So I got up really late, and I don't usually do that. So the playoffs will be over eventually. When it does, I'll go back to normal. That's how it is. Okay, so everybody, we're at the end of the comments. I'm awake, but I do want to see the second and third period, and so I can make my review. Jeff, I'm the same way. The older I get, the harder I find it. I'll tell you. I don't know if you like. Do you read books? Because of course you read. Do you read novels? And do you like Stephen King at all? He has a book I read. It's called Insomnia. Oh my God, it was kind of scary because the person kind of sleeps less and less and less and less until you can't sleep anymore. And the way I sleep, and I read this a long time ago, so I was already bad then. Yeah, I thought, oh my God, it's only going to get worse. But I've since actually gotten a little better, and I sleep a little better. But there's less stress in my life. Like doing this isn't really that stressful. There's days when it is, but it's not that stressful that it's really going to make me lose sleep or worry or lose hair, because I can lose my hair. I've already lost my hair, so that's not happening. So I like doing this, but I've had times in my life where stress has really kept me from sleeping. But it's been a lot better in the last 5 years, I would say. 5 years, I've been a little bit better sleeping, and it's gotten better. But just last night was not very good. We should do the podcast at 2 a.m. That's when I'm at my best. You know what? Honestly, Jeff, I'm not bad at 2 a.m. But your 2 a.m. and my 2 a.m. are not the same. So your 2 a.m. is my, what, right now, 12:30? Right? Am I right? Or it's 2 or 1, 12:30 or 1, depending on the time of year. If I think I'm correct. So maybe one day, Jeff, we'll do that. Just me and you doing a podcast. So you got to remind me of this. But that might be interesting. That actually there could be a slant to that, 2 a.m. We could actually build on that. I like the idea. You're going to remind me of that one. And maybe one day we actually will, if you're serious enough about it. Because if you are, I could do that. I'm up and I could do that. Definitely. So I like that idea. That actually got me excited for the podcast. Since you're here and in the room and everybody can watch this is fine. I don't mind. I'm thinking now, if they lose tonight, I've got the live stream tomorrow, but are you possibly available during the day tomorrow to podcast? Let me know, because I'd like to get that out as quickly as possible right after. I just break down the whole series in that podcast. So you can get back to me. If you don't know yet, get back to me at Twitter. That's fine. And Morgan is out there. Are you still out there, Morgan, or did Morgan leave? If you're still out there, same question to you. You can get back to me now or through the email, how we get to each other. And Morgan, if you have Twitter, just look me up at Talking Habs. Might be an easier way for us to communicate. Okay, we're not on the ice yet. Okay, good. Jeff, I swear to God, we should be twins, except I think I'm older than you. I can be dead all day too, but it might not be 10, but when I get up to a certain point at night, it's like a switch, and I can't go to bed till it's usually at least 1. 1 for me is early. Okay, so no problem. Maybe we'll do it Sunday, because Sunday I know would be good for Scott. So let me know about Sunday. Tomorrow's not best for me either, so don't worry. It's not. I was kind of, maybe it would be good, but no, tomorrow's not my best. Sunday or, well, if they lose, I mean, I got time pretty much every day. When Caulfield makes the NHL, it'll be exactly what we need, a genuine sniper. That's going to be a lot. Yeah, that's going to be like something we really need, and it'll help go a long way for us to fill those holes that are there. 2 to 3 a.m. is bedtime for me. Now I get it. Well, but still, like 12:30 your time, I'd be good at that because I think that would be 11 or 11:30 here. So one night we should do a late night. There'll be an occasion we'll do it won't just be you. We'll have a few of us, and we'll do a late night podcast. It's too bad we can't do it live. We can't do the podcast live, obviously. But people, by the way, if anybody wants to, with this podcast, if anybody wants to leave a comment, a voice comment, I think there's a way that you can leave a voice comment, and then we can play it on the podcast and answer it. I'll get the details on that and get back to everybody. So I'm going to take off here, but like I said, see, I had the dozing there, but I just needed 30 seconds to clear my head, and I'm alive again. But I do want to watch. I'm missing Nick Suzuki talking now. My boy, Nick Suzuki. So yeah, I do want to watch it. So thanks everybody for Morgan, maybe Sunday or Monday for the podcast. I'll get back to you. And look, do you have Twitter, Morgan? Go to @TalkingHabs. Hook up with me there because it's a lot easier. But I mean, the email's okay, but it's a lot easier. FaceTime me, we can talk. Yeah, well, we can do that too. We can do Skype. We can Skype each other. We can do a big a three-way Skype call, I think. Anyway, we'll get to that. I want to go and I got to go pee before the game comes back on. Okay, everybody, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You guys are the best. I had a lot of fun in between falling asleep. I had a lot of fun. I love doing this. I hope we're going to get another game out of this at least. If not, I am here tomorrow. The live stream will be put up tomorrow during the day and 8 o'clock, so we'll be here like normal. Yeah, so thanks for being here, everybody. Peace out. I will see you next time. Bye, y'all. Enjoy the game, eh? I did that prematurely. That's funny. I'm not ready to get out of the room because I'm in something else right now. There we go. Okay. Bye, everybody. That's funny. Oh, it's funny.